Yo yo yo, what's up YouTube? Playing some Nemesis today. Gonna do the usual start. Tier 1 mannequins into Golden Blade, 2 HP potions, 1 mana potion. Though whether I go a mana potion or a multi potion, in general, it's kind of just dependent on the character. Depends on how mana heavy they are. Also how good their abilities are. Some gods you can kind of just run it down with autos, like Bakasura for example, and not really need your abilities too much. And then some gods have really, really good abilities like Nemesis and you kind of want them, so... Hope you guys are having a good day. He's kind of investing a lot into that. Nah, I feel like he doesn't have as much wave clear now. I need to stay out of the way so he can't combo me and the wave together. I think this is mostly fine. Yeah. That was kind of bad for both of us, I feel like, because he has a little bit more of a health advantage, but he also used a ton of mana doing that as well. I haven't used too much mana. I'm just waiting on my health potions here. I kind of can't dash through as much. I want to just dash through and do the same thing I did the first wave, but I'm pretty sure it'll definitely get me killed. Mannequins, hunters be like. Ranged auto attacks be like. We cleared the buff. Hopefully we can make it over here into our buff before he comes and invades it, if he does choose to do so. Most people kind of just walk right over. He is really low though, to be fair, so maybe he shouldn't do that. He has like no mana as well. He does have his ultimate though, which he can definitely just use to ult in. I think I kind of want to try to bait him into ulting me actually. We're gonna have to back up here. He should be ulting me. I don't know why he's not. He definitely should be ulting. Maybe he didn't level it because he didn't think he would be using it. But I played that engagement incredibly greedy. Especially by... I dashed like in range of his minion, so he saw me dash. And he still didn't ult me. I don't know. He would have definitely had to land the auto. Like I would have had time to run away. And he would just have to land one thing. But that's really not that difficult when they're slowed. So I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys are enjoying the YouTube content. I woke up about an hour ago or so. I played maybe 2 or 3 games. I think this is the 3rd game so far that I played today. The first one, I didn't even try to get a recording in. It was just a warm-up game. And the second one was actually a Nemesis game. But it turns out, I have this little thing up here to split my audio. So basically, you see audio device, you see how it's voice meter input. I don't know the details and all that. I just know it's a little third-party like program thing that splits your audio to keep your music and stuff separated in your recordings on Twitch. I have it set up for Twitch, but my audio was bugged in game on my first game, like the one I wasn't even trying to get a recording on. I was just warming up. My audio was bugged and I couldn't get it to fix. And it turns out it's because the program was bugged. The program randomly does this thing where it just like messes up all my audio until I restart my computer. It does it maybe once a month, like it's super rare, but it does happen. And so long story short, I had to change my audio output, and I forgot to change it back. And so my audio was messed up, and on top of that, it wasn't even just one mistake. My audio was messed up, and I was using my stream overlay, which has my donation goal, and the sub count, and the exclamation point YouTube on screen. It has all that on it. So I just messed up that video super bad on it. I messed up that video super bad. So this is my second Nemesis game of the day. Also, I noticed something. I had to restart. At the beginning of this game, I paused and closed my game and restarted. And apparently, if you do that, it gets rid of borders. I have a diamond Nemesis. That was one of the things I wanted to talk about in the video. If I can remember, I'll show you guys after. But apparently, I have a diamond border, which they're pretty rare to see nowadays. Okay, this is an interesting fight by him. This is a very interesting fight by him. I'm not really sure why he thought he won this, but like I get the fact that he kind of just beat the crap out of me at the beginning of that fight. Maybe I shouldn't push up here. This is pretty greedy considering he has Chernobog ult. But, I guess he just thought since there was such a big gap in health between us that he would win. But the thing is I have Shell, which he had Shell too, so that's kind of not worth mentioning. But I had Shield. And while it's only level 1 or 2, whatever it was at the time, the shield is still a giant health swing. It's 180 shield, but it's 100. That means it's also 180 heal, right? So it's a massive swing. Plus I had red buff. Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Auto cancel between abilities. Try to get as much DPS out as possible. What was I even talking about? I don't even know what I was last talking about, but one thing, I don't know if I finished my point. My freaking diamond border is gone, man. Like, I had it last game, and now I have no border this game. Chernobog ult's so bad into Nemesis when you have dash up, because just simply walking away from his ult is super broken. he ults you, and what do? Do you panic? Do you freak out? You simply just walk away, guys, really quickly with your dash ability. I guess dashing isn't necessarily the same thing as walking in Smite, but you know what I mean. She's just walking really fast. I'm back up here by Breastplate. Like I was trying to explain in the last video that I completely screwed up. I'll try to make it more concise this time. I kind of went on like a 5-minute ramble about this last time. Which one should you go, Breastplate or Berserker Shield? Because I think they're both viable. Basically, long story short, Breastplate, if you're not the best player in the world, man, if you're not the best player in the world, Breastplate's going to be your go-to 99% of the time. It's the safer option. It's just in general really good. However, if you're really looking for DPS, you're against like an Anubis or something, like a character that like, if you don't kill him in 3 seconds, he's going to kill you. You know, like that kind of matchup where you need to go like crit Hydras and whatnot. In that kind of matchup, well, I guess not Anubis specifically because that's magic, right? And this is Fizzdy, but you get what I'm trying to say. Unless you need the damage super bad, I think you just go Breastplate. I want to back for my second relic here. I don't know exactly what build we're doing yet. I think I'm going to go crits, so I think I'll go into Wind Demon next item, but we'll see. But yeah, so Breastplate's the safe option. Breastplate's the option I would recommend to most players. But if you're feeling spicy, Berserkers definitely has more DPS. I don't know how I'm getting these buffs, I'll be honest. Like, there's no calculation to it whatsoever. I'm kind of just talking and pressing my buttons and getting more lucky than he is. Getting more lucky than he is. But yeah, Berserker Shield, that's the offensive defensive item. That's certainly viable. It only has 40 protection. It says it has 50, but it got nerfed down to 40, and it's just displaying the wrong number. It's definitely 40. It says 50, but it's definitely 40. And the attack speed is not 25. I think it's 20 or 15, one of those two. I'm waiting for him to walk over to his blue buff here. So Berserker Shield stats are incorrect. Wait, why is he coming here? What? I'm ulting for pressure, even if I don't get anything big off of this. I'm just making him freak out. I'm making him dash away. I'm making him do all kinds of stuff. Look, got that one. That one actually was kind of planned. Like, I got that one with the slice and dice. Nice. I don't really know why he's still fighting me. He should just be trying to run. That was a bad dash on my part. Dude, I feel like I've been comboed by this guy. Like, I'm pretty sure he's used his 1 and his 2 like 8 times each. I'm fairly certain he's used those abilities like 8 times. Man's playing Kuzumoted. I understand he has Breastplate and his ult resets cooldowns. His dash, he waits in the wall, you know, yada yada yada. But let's just say he's hacking. Let's just say he's hacking, bro. Literally a freaking hacker, dude. Alright, he's going into what appears to be... This is more than likely going to be an Aussie, but I've seen a lot of people going Kins Rush lately. I don't know if it's because of YouTubers talking about how broken Kins is, streamers talking about it, or people are just really paying attention to the fact that everybody got HP buffs with 9.5. I don't know, but everybody's going Kins. Every time I say this is going to be an Aussie, it's a Kins like 80% of the time nowadays. Which is really weird. ADC is almost always... If you see a balanced blade, it doesn't matter if it's first item or last item. If they don't already have Aussie, they're going Aussie. Or that's how it used to be anyways. But Aussie got a little teeny tiny nerf, like not even a big nerf at all. And Kin's got a buff with the HP buff, so... Hello? Where is he? Hello? It's me. Dude, he just waits out my entire ult, man. Broken character. Chernobog's actually one of those gods in Duel where, like, he's never really been good in Duel, you know? But, like, I know quite a few ADC mains who have tried him out and have, like, had these little, like, 1 week phases where they're like, dude, Chernobog has potential, bro. Chernobog is sick. Like, you could wait out so much time. Oh no. I was gonna say, it'd be so funny if I got my dash off there. But I've seen the ADC mains try to make Chernobog work so many times. Because that character really does have potential. It's just like he's missing something, you know? Oh, there's an Aussie proc. We have the shield. We simply just win these, you know? We simply just win. I don't know, man. I don't know what Chernobog needs to be good. Like, his passive, I believe it's his passive, the thing that makes him do, like, extra big boy, bursty boy damage or whatever. When he's auto-attacking. His passive seems good. I like his passive. He has an attack speed steroid, which is just inherently going to be good across all modes, no matter what, especially with Silver Branch being a thing. He waits out cooldowns incredibly well. He has mitigations on his ult, along with a cooldown reset to wait out even more cooldown. Like, I don't know. He seems like, on paper, he should be a top tier character, at the very least versus, like, melee characters. But, you know, people just can't pull him off, myself included. I don't know. People just can't do it, dude. I'm just saying on paper, it sounds like he'd be really good, but I don't know. So, boys and girls, when it comes down to crits, because a lot of people ask me stuff like this, should you be building crit on gods like Nemesis and whatnot? Because I build crit on a lot of gods. Should you be doing it? If you're confident in it, yes. That's the short answer. But if you're even a little bit unsure about, you know, your skill with that specific character or whatever, you could just go a normal build, you know, like if you want anti-heal, you go the Toxic Blade instead of the Shadow Steel, right? If you want Pen, you go the Serrated instead of the Wind Demon, right? Like, you can go the more normal build. But personally, I like taking the risk. I like going crit. I like it because also the crit items are just really good right now, and there's pretty much no answer to it. Like, Spectral is not a counter to crit. It is a good item. You should build Spectral in the crit most of the time, but it's not a counter. It's just something to help you. I should have probably went for Bull Demon. Like, that's something I don't do as much in these videos that I probably should do, is I don't really rush objectives. Like, I'm not playing like a super sweat because I definitely win this fight. He should not be taking this. I should win as long as I get more crits. Yep, there we go. As long as I got a crit or two, we definitely win that. We might have won without the crit, but it would have been closer, definitely. Nemesis is just impossible to box, I swear. Like, I actually commend this guy. I don't know who he is. I've never faced him before. But I commend this guy for trying, dude. Like, honestly, he is a brawler, dude. I wouldn't do what he's doing one bit because, you know, I like to say that I'm smart and his plays right now are dumb, but maybe it's not me being smart and him being dumb. Maybe he's just a man and I'm just a little sissy boy, dude. Who knows? I don't know. But I would definitely not do what he's doing right now, that's for sure. Because I'd be terrified. Nemesis, between her three, her main things are her three and her passive. A lot of people think it's her ult. And don't get me wrong, the ultimate is incredibly strong. Like, her whole kit is really good and flows together really well. But for me, it's her passive, Her passive is just a power swing. If you know what Ring of Hecate does, or Hecate, however you want to pronounce it, if you know what that does, it's basically the same. It's very similar. So you reduce their power by 7% per auto attack, and you gain 7% extra power, stacking up to 3 times with a max duration of 5. So it's a 21% power swing, and her 3 is a billion HP shield, because it's not just a shield, it's also a heal. So that 420 is more like 840, assuming they don't have anti-heal. So between her passive and her shield, and obviously her ult too, but I mean, do we even need to throw in the ult after talking about how OP that is? Like, this character is simply just unboxable to a lot of gods. The gods that I can think of off the top of my head, like the melee characters that can box her relatively well. Kali, late game, can fight Nemesis. And Bologna. Wait, did he just ult? Am I crazy? I thought I just heard him ult. Yep, he did ult. Hello. Kali and Bologna are the only melee characters that come to mind when I think just straight up outbox this god. It's not like any other melee gods can't. It's just, they probably shouldn't, you know? It's like, if you player diff the guy, then go for it, but most melee characters, generally speaking, do not outbox Nemesis. She is the second best boxer in the game, behind, as far as melees go. Right behind Bologna. Kali's not a better boxer. Kali wins in the Nemesis matchup for different reasons. She can stun the shield. What is he doing? I don't get this. What? I'm just talking, so I'm not really, like, actually peeping corners and trying to go crazy on this guy right now, but maybe I should be. But Kali beats Bologna. I mean, Kali beats Nemesis because she stuns the shield, and she's immune to death and has a 30% pen passive. Yeah, those things are pretty good. But that doesn't make Kali a good boxer. Kali wins for other reasons, you know. Mainly her ults. Being immune to death, in my opinion, doesn't make you a good boxer. That just makes you a cheesy little chicken dinner. Alright, we have to pressure now because we're full build, and obviously we can buy power pots, 3k pots, upgrade our relics, all that good stuff. We can obviously do all of that, but generally speaking, we're not going to scale much harder, and he is going to continue to scale, so. I thought he would be here. Oh, hello. Wait, am I crazy? What the? Those crits are insane. Okay, I didn't even use my shield at the beginning. You guys could see those crits do so much damage, dude. Granted, I did have the red buff, but holy smokes, dude. This character is just busted. Oh yeah, I need to show you guys my diamond border, just because I think I'm going to put it in the thumbnail, you know, for all the clickbaity whatnot. Diamond borders are low-key actually hard to get nowadays. I think I've lost like maybe once or twice on Nemesis. I don't remember the matchups. But yeah, here we go. I do have a diamond border, which I was actually really proud of and really happy about, which is so crazy because diamond borders didn't used to be anything. Like, diamond borders were like, at least to me and my friends, we would kind of make fun of diamond borders because, like, it's not a master's border, you know? It's not purple. You know, it sucks. But nowadays, like, since they changed the algorithm and how it works, and they reset the ranks, both for your actual ranking and, you know, the GM leaderboard, and they reset the God leaderboard, and it's based off of facing enemy borders and facing people with high MMR. So if they reset both of them, it's really hard to get points. And while I don't have a perfect win rate or anything, like I said, I think I lost one game to a Bologna, which is a losing matchup, and I don't remember the other one, honestly. But yeah, I was kind of proud of this. I was happy to see it. Like, my first recording, I clicked Nemesis, was about to start the recording, and saw I had a diamond border, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen one of these in forever, man, because I just don't play any specific god enough to get the border, because, I mean, I got kind of lucky with this one, I think, going 38-2, but generally, if I go like 30-0, like 30 wins, 0 losses, I still don't have a diamond border on a character. I'm not even close to a diamond border. So, I was happy about this. I was proud of this. Unfortunately, it didn't show up in the actual game itself. But either way, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. If you're new here, please feel free to drop a subscribe. Drop a subscription, you know, a sub. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.